Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and show you how to set up for the first time this LEVOIT Core 400S Smart Air Purifier. So I just took all the plastic off, but there's one more very important piece of plastic. Now we're going to take, this is a warning that the filter inside here has plastic wrapped around it. So with the unit still unplugged, you're going to tilt it on its, turn it upside down. You'll see there's an open and a close. Turn this arrow to the unlock position. And you simply just turn it. Then it comes off. We got to take this plastic. There's the HEPA filter right here. We got to take this plastic off. Now the filter, there is no up or down. It has a seal on both sides. There's kind of like some activated carbon in here. There is a pre-filter. You want to clean this pre-filter about once a month. But this actual HEPA filter, the inside and all this has to be disposed of after about a year. But you can vacuum off this. There's like a screen before this. That's to get the large particles before they get into the HEPA filter. Now here's what this looks like. And you simply just slide it in here. It's going to sit there. Take this, start in the close or the unlock, start in the unlock position, rotate it until it clicks into the close. Now it does have a 6-foot long cord. It is 2-prong. It does say it consumes 38 watts of power, 120 volts, 60 hertz. And I think this is where the sensor is. It can sense and ramp up the fan speed according to if the air is dirty in your house. So once in a while you may have to wipe that off. Okay, now we can take all these warnings off. And there's even this sticker here. We can take this off. There's the screen now. Okay, I've got it plugged in. We're going to turn it on for the first time. The first thing it's going to do, it's going to sense the air quality to tell whether it has to ramp the fan speed up or not. So that's going to be blue. If your air quality is bad, it's going to go to like green, orange, and then red and ramp the fan speed up. Now you can connect this to the LEVOIT fans, the VeSync app. To get more functionality with the auto modes, you can put it on a schedule. And it also monitors your air quality. You can see a report every week. But the way it works, it's going to suck the air in here all around. And then the air comes out the top. And it's got like these angles. Now some of the simple controls is the fan speed. I've got 4 levels of fan speed. That's low. There's kind of like the next step. And then there's all 4. It's really pumping out a lot of air. Then I can go back to low. And then it has an auto mode. So click the auto mode, that lights up. And now when, say you're cooking in your house and the air quality goes down, it's going to sense that ring will turn like a green, then an orange and a red, and it's going to ramp the fan speed up to clean the air. As the air gets clean, it'll ramp that fan speed back down to a normal level. We got a filter. This tells us when it's time to change the filter light. We got a timer, screen lock. We can turn the light on and off, and we have a night mode also. The night mode puts the fan into a really low speed. You can barely hear it. I mean, you can still hear it a little bit, and it turns the display off. Touch any button, and it comes out of night mode. It stands right around 20, almost 21 inches tall, well, 20 and a half inches. It is a circle that is roughly about 10 and a half inches. But I like that it has these little handles on the side. That's easy if you need to move it. And it's got a 6-foot long cord, which is super long. Now I like that in the manual, they give us a bunch of specs. The temperature range, humidity range, noise level, 24 to 52 dB. There's the exact dimensions, 11 pounds. But here's another really interesting fact. The air changes per hour. Depends on how big your room is. For a small room, 403 square feet, it's going to change the air in the room 5 times. For the largest, the 2,000 foot room, 2,000 square feet room, it's going to change the entire air in the room once per hour. Now the display is showing us the PM 2.5. This is how many parts per million of particles, how big the particles are that it's detecting. It shows the amount of airborne particles that are detected 1 cubic meter of air volume. Fine particles. It does say a lower number indicates better air quality. A number above 115 indicates that there is unhealthy amount of particles in the air. I'm sorry, that PM stands for particulate matter that is less than or equal to 2.5 microns. So that number is how many particulate matter that it's sensing that is less than 2.5, so really fine particles. Then you can see as that particulate matter number goes up, the fan speed's going to go up. So blue means it's less than 35. When you go to 36, it's going to turn green, and it's going to turn the fan speed up. Orange is 76 to 115. Red is above 115. So I sprayed some aerosol, like an air freshener, and it's starting to sense some of the air particles. It's starting to go up. Yeah, see the number is starting to climb. And then once it gets above that number, it'll ramp the fan speed and change that color a little bit. So let's connect it to the VESync app. I opened it up, clicked the little plus button, and now it's searching, and it did find it. Now it says I have to press and hold the power button for 5 seconds. Okay, I did that, and now the Wi-Fi light is flashing. It says it's connecting. Okay, select your Wi-Fi, give it your Wi-Fi password. It does have kind of a neat little display. And again, you have more access to different auto modes. You can turn the display on. There's the different auto modes. You got quiet, efficient, which you can change. But it also gives you a report. I can change the fan speed. I can turn it into sleep. I really like the schedule. Add a schedule. You could have this thing turn on just for certain hours of the day. That's kind of neat. Go back to auto. And the display will even change color according to what the display is seeing up front or on top. And then if you click the little display right in the middle, it tells you what your air quality has been for the last week. And it's kind of neat to give you a graph to show you. Now, one thing it doesn't tell you is temperature and humidity. I thought it was going to tell me. I really got it because I was really hoping to monitor my temperature and humidity, but it doesn't do that. So this is a really nice air filter. I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.